We are in another best of 3. This is the semifinals for my cup. Thank you guys for joining me today. It's been a really awesome day, and time has flown by. It's a lot nicer cast in StarCraft than not cast in StarCraft. In the top left side of the map, it's gonna be the Red Zerg player, DIMAGA. Of course, I'll talk about it in a second about that. Bottom right, of course, blue Terran player just knocked out Liquid Snoot. It's MajOr. And he's going for a bit of cheese. He doesn't want to play another 25-minute game on this map. So, obviously, the only way this gets better for me is if ZvT were here with us, but unfortunately she's not, and I just want to stress that there's no drama because I see some people spouting off some rumor BS. ZvT is simply home for the holidays with her family. She took a plane yesterday, and she'll be back, I think, on Sunday? Monday? Something like that. So she's not gone for too long, but while we didn't have anything planned to cast at all, I couldn't sit here, guys, and do nothing. I just can't. Like, I'm a workaholic, unfortunately, and I was getting really antsy not doing anything, so I'm glad that people could tune in. I know my solo casting is different and rusty, and I'm always glad when people actually stick around because it makes me think, like, I'm not so bad if people want to sit through it. But okay, let me move this here. And when the bets tally up, we will, of course, or I'll let you guys know what the bets are. Oh, I got all the wrong tabs open, but okay. Nope, that's still not it. Oh, there we go. Okay. God damn it. Okay, so we have the bunker. We got a Reaper scam out of the way. Sorry. I was looking at it. This was all over the place. Bets are a little bit one-sided. We got about 4K on MajOr and about 2K on DIMAGA. But of course, they're not closed yet, and they'll close by the end of this game, the end of the series. First Reaper gonna hop in and get a couple of shots off. It's nothing too dangerous for DIMAGA yet, but I don't believe he saw the bunker, and that is a bit of a problem. Actually, now he's on it, so. Lings don't kill the SCV, they go for the bunker. That's a huge mistake. You could have stopped that bunker from getting made. Now the Reapers have a nice little Healy hut to fall back to if they take too much damage. They can, of course, just use this to extend their vision a little bit too, which is always nice. Man. This is not good for DIMAGA. I don't think Ling Speed's going to cut it either this time around. He does have a gold base, so I guess the upside is he's going to have a decent amount of income despite losing some units here in the main. However, for MajOr's sake, this is already looking amazing for him. He's left the SCV inside the bunker as well. Just, I mean, he could repair it while this goes on. Maybe it would be nice to see, but loses 2 Reapers to go for that Queen kill. That wasn't really worth it. Alaska Winter, thank you very much for the 22-month resub. Oh my gosh, dude, you're coming up on 2 years. Alaska Winter. Doesn't feel like an Alaska Winter here in Toronto, though. It's been really warm. I was expecting, like, freezing cold, -1 temperatures, but it's been, like, 13 degrees Celsius the last couple days. I want snow, guys. I want some snow. I want a white Christmas. Reapers are going to hide out in that bunker, but honestly, the damage MajOr has done so far has been worth it, even if he loses these next 2 Reapers. Downside is, though, he can't afford to lose any of these, because these will also be his only defense back at home. To explain a little bit further, he forced DIMAGA to make a lot of Lings. He forced DIMAGA to put extra money into Queens they didn't want to. There's not many drones, not because they've been killed, but because they just never got made in the first place. So sitting on 16 workers, despite the fact that this is a gold base, still not that great. Alright, Reapers are just dancing around a little bit awkwardly because the Lings are waiting for him at the top of the room. You're getting quite bold with those very low health Reapers. Oh, new guy comes in. He's gonna die. Nope, falls to the low ground. Back at home, MajOr can throw down Starport. Factory was made almost immediately. The command center is considerably late, but that's okay because, again, I think the damage he dealt behind this was worth it. Now, one thing MajOr is going to have to keep in mind is that this is dangerous for him. He forced out a lot of Lings, so that means there's going to be presence on the map. And I like that he's taking an aggressive stance, despite the fact these Reapers might not be taking the best engagements. Because as long as he's over here, it also means DIMAGA is over here and not on his side of the map, where he has no defense for that natural base. He has no bunker, he has no wall off. So the more pressure he's putting on DIMAGA, the less chance he dies at home, is basically the wonder of this constant aggression. Not to mention, he's not trading out too badly either. He's killing a lot of Lings with these Reapers. However, maybe got to retreat to the high ground. Getting a little bit scary. Several Reapers have died so far this game. But Hellions finally coming out. I mean, these Lings are no longer a danger, no longer a threat. Oh wait, did the barracks not get lifted? He's actually losing the barracks. I didn't realize MajOr didn't lift his barracks. I hope he saves this one. Hello? MajOr? Hello? Do you want to keep building factories and other units? You need to keep that barracks alive, man. Alright, well, with the Hellions out, the Lings are no longer going to cut it. And I don't know, he's moving on to Banelings, which isn't a terrible choice for DIMAGA, that is, but I don't know how viable it is for him that, you know, he's going to be busting through a doorway anytime soon. He's got he's got a lot to defend, as weird as that is to say. And of course, Banelings, if they connect to the Hellions, are always fantastic, but can you connect to the Hellions? That's the big question mark. Hellions gonna get some really good shots off on these lanes. Although the surround for DIMAGA is not looking too bad. He just doesn't have enough. Oh, the surround. Oh, I take that back. The flank from behind was fantastic. The Hellions are in full retreat. And this is all of MajOr's units. Now, he does have a wall off. Oh, no. He doesn't. He's got to fix that wall. Oh, okay, he does. Hellions are going to get a couple of shots off with these last few Hellions. But that's still not a wall off by the looks of it. I'm pretty sure that's not a wall off. Holy God, that's a lot of Banelings! So DIMAGA is going to have a Banshee raining hell from above, but I think MajOr, as long as he kites with the Hellions and puts emphasis on the Hellions, he's fine. If he loses the Hellions to the Banelings, if he loses the Hellions to the Slings, though, it's going to be all over. That Banshee is really cool to see, but it's the Hellions that are the linchpin for this defense, and he's got to hold it together. He's kiting for his life. He's trying to hit that Baneling, but the Banelings go up on the SCVs while he's kiting the Hellions, so 31 workers! Oh my God! DIMAGA! I thought he was out of this game! I thought he was screwed! But I think he just turned this around. Now the Banshees are still going to be a problem to deal with, but MajOr's left with 5 SCVs remaining. Oh God! 37 workers killed in an instance of about 4 Banelings. As long as he's got some Queens out, he'll hold a counterattack. And as long as DIMAGA holds, with any amount of units alive afterwards, MajOr is on 5 or 7 SCVs, and yes, Terrans, he's going to have a couple of mules. Definitely. But is that enough to save him in this game? Because it's not feeling like that's going to be enough to save him in this game. MajOr does have cloaked Banshees, though. He's going to pick off these Queens. Spire's on the way, but even if a Mutalisk spawns, detection's still going to be an issue. Spore Crawlers are down, of course, but how well does that hold? I like that the Banelings falling back. We do have still some Lings on the other side of the map being a bit annoying. Oh, the Banelings really want to connect to these Hellions. Not going to be able to, especially off of creep. 4 Queens, though. No transfuses. This is down to the wire, because MajOr could still win this game. Because MajOr has better recovery potential than DIMAGA does. DIMAGA's recovery was the gold base, but he's already mined most of it out. And, frankly, I don't know. These Queens should be able to hold 3 Banshees, but this off of creep, they can't get back to the main in time. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Queen, dance, baby, dance. Don't sit there. Okay, Queen goes down. Spore Crawler's not really in range to stop these from picking up the Baneling Nest. That's going to be huge. Spire going down is also going to be huge, but 3 mutas are coming, and 3 mutas are all he really needs to stop the Banshees. Again, it doesn't matter what he loses here. As long as DIMAGA survives, he'll come out ahead. Spire going down was unfortunate, but Lings circumvent the Hellions. Go the long way around the map. And killing a couple SCVs for this many Lings usually isn't worth it. But in this situation, I think it is. Stopping the mules from mining, wasting a lot of the income, that precious, very necessary income from MajOr. And the mutas, it looks like they clean up the Banshees back at home. This year, I don't even know, guys. Like, what the front door is happening? I love StarCraft. That's all I can say. I love StarCraft. This is a really weird game that I didn't expect to play out like this. Now, we do have Liberators coming out. Liberators will be great if they can make a presence in the game. They'll snipe off the Mutalists, but they will not be great against Ling Floods. We saw this earlier today. And once again, Liberators do an insane amount of damage, but they can't stop the Ling Floods. So I'm just taking a deep breath, guys. Rest of my voice when I can. I like that MajOr is repairing the Banshees, but now DIMAGA's moving towards Hydras. I don't know, guys. I don't know if the Hydras are going to do it. I mean, they are going to be susceptible to Hellions. They're going to be susceptible to Liberators. Cloaked Banshees, as long as they can remain cloaked, will kill them. I don't know about the Hydras. I think Ravagers are going to be sick if DIMAGA's willing to go for them. Ravagers, of course, will also take care of those Liberators, but again, this is that sort of passive period where players who are behind get a chance to catch up. Players who are ahead start falling behind. I mean, Major's up to 24 workers again. And keep in mind, Major never took a gold base yet, but DIMAGA took his earlier. So that's sort of, again, the adrenaline rush, the injection of gold mineral income is wearing off, and DIMAGA is going to be put back on a lower income average, whereas Major can only go up from here if he takes a gold base. If Major wins this, that's going to be so sick. But I think this might do the trick. He's hitting at a sick timing. The Liberator's siege up. Banshee's going to come in and be able to try and pick up these Queen's Transfuse is going off like nuts. However, oh no, Major loses the whole ground army. But does that matter? None of the Roaches shoot up. Roaches are like Marauders, and they can't shoot up. Homage to Zombie Grub. And there's so many Liberators and Banshees in the sky. I mean, I guess technically they can't kill the Spore Crawlers, and that kind of sucks, but they could deny mining pretty hardcore around the Spore Crawler. You could use Nathanius' little glitch trick that got revealed recently to make that even further worse. Banshees can even pick off the hatchery. We got the Liberators going down on mass, make sure no Queens could pop out and snipe anything. The Liberators also pick off the eggs, the cocoons, so the Hydras don't stand a chance. Keep in mind the Spire died, so we can't even make Corruptors to deal with this. This is so stupid because neither player is particularly doing amazing here. Oh, the Ravagers will take out that Liberator, which will be nice. Woodmine comes off cooldown soon, but Major actually moves the Liberator back ever so slightly, buying himself a little more time, but I think DIMAGA may have done it. I think when it comes down to a base race, the Ravagers are going to win every single time. All I gotta do is take care of that Liberator first. I can kill the Panther instead. That's just as good. That will die. It's gonna burn if nothing else. Natural base does die for DIMAGA. That was his new mining base. His main's gonna be mining out shortly, but isn't mined out yet. The Hydras are out, and I think he's done it. Yeah, I think that's gonna be game. Major, good fight. Weird game. Friggin' Prion Terraces, ladies and gentlemen, DIMAGA showing us that he is still a very viable opponent and a very formidable foe. Final bets on the series now that they are finished up, by the way. We got 6,706 Partoofs on Major winning this, and we got 4,761 on DIMAGA winning this. Now, it's not this game, obviously. We're talking about the whole entire best of 3. But, yeah, it's looking good. And the Hydras is going to pick up some of these Liberators. That was kind of all Major had to rely on. GG gets called, and DIMAGA, he's going to take that first game in this best of 3.